Good morning, my reading friends. My name is Erin, and welcome back to my booktube channel. I am in the mood to compare and converse about my top 4 favorite female leads from supernatural romance novels. I hope you enjoy my video, so like and subscribe to get more videos like these. The first character I would like to discuss is Carinian, from the book series Her Vampire Prince by Ines Johnson. I literally cannot stop talking about this book. It is so worth the read. I rate it 10 out of 5 stars, and I just love everything about the book. If you're looking up perfect supernatural fiction in the dictionary, then this book is right there. Carinian has a nickname given to her by Hadrian and the readers. Her nickname is Carrie. Her character type is human, and then she transforms into a vampire at the end of the series. And as far as personality traits go, and her backstory, she lost her dad in a car accident while she was fine, and she has been depressed ever since. She is also an adrenaline junkie, and since the accident, she has been racing cars and skydiving. And this book gets into a taboo Stockholm Syndrome romance with the vampire Hadrian, who saved her life in what could have been a fatal skydiving accident resulting in her death. She has a submissive personality when it comes to bedroom matters, if you know what I mean. And she is the humble rich girl, not one to brag about her family's vineyard that is worth millions. What do I think about her character? She is adventurous and reckless, and I can totally relate to this. She is also kinky. She enjoys being tied up in the bedroom, literally. And all in all, I love her as a character, and dare I say, she is my favorite supernatural dark romance heroine. Ranking this book from 1 to 4, 1 being the best, 4 being the worst, I would rank her number 1. She is incredible. I love reading this book. I can tell you right now that I will be rereading this book almost every single year for the next, I don't know how many years. However many years I live, maybe. The next character I would like to discuss is Lena Duquesne from the Beautiful Creatures series by Kami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. Her nickname is Elle by Ethan, and she is also called Cuz and Lena Bina and Leanie Beanie by her cousin Ridley. As far as the character type goes, she is a caster, and her personality and traits include her being a natural caster. She has the power to use the elements to her desire. She can warp reality, she can control time, and she has various other abilities. And she is shy to most people besides Ethan and her family. And she has a birthmark in the shape of a crescent moon on her cheekbone, which is one of her more memorable physical traits. And she is head over heels in love with Ethan and very protective of him. I mean, when Ridley toys with Ethan, Lena goes intimidating caster and says in her southern accent, "Get your hands off my boyfriend." I just love that scene. The movie did it justice, and the scene was even better in the book. What do I think of Lena as a character? I love her, hands down. She is my favorite young adult supernatural fiction romance heroine, while Carinian is my favorite dark romance heroine. On a side note, after I finished reading the Beautiful Creatures book, I posted on social media how much I would love to be a caster, and I wonder what my caster categorization would be. And guess what happened? Kami Garcia and Margaret Stoll both texted me on the social media site and said, "Girl, you can be whatever caster type you want to be." That was so cool. I felt like I was actually talking to these authors. I would like to say thank you forever, Kami and Margaret, for making my day that day. As far as a rank goes, from 1 to 4, I would rank this book a 1.5 because it is so good and so underrated and so underappreciated that deserves more love, but it's my favorite YA instead of my favorite adult novel. Moving on to another character who I absolutely love, we have Clarissa Frey, also known as Clarissa Fairchild, from the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare. Her nickname, given to her by everyone, is Clary, and she isn't actually a human. She is a Shadowhunter, meaning she is half human and half angel. As far as her personality and traits go, she is artistic and kind, and I think it's so cool that she has the ability to draw working runes even if she doesn't understand what they mean or what they can do. She is forgiving, loyal, loving, and very protective, and she loves her mom so much even when she's extremely mad at her, and she forgave her mom for lying to her about so much. Who Clary's father was, how Clary was a shadow hunter, how she wasn't human, leaving her nearly alone even though she still had Luke and Simon, while trying to keep the mortal cup away from Valentine, etc., etc. When I say she is loyal and protective of Jace Wayland, also known as Jace Herondale, she never ceased loving him even when he was dead, and she brought him back to life from death after saving the angel Raziel. That is love right there, let me tell you. Bringing somebody back to life after they're dead because you love them so much, that is beautiful in a very supernatural sense. Clary also never stopped looking for Jace after his disappearance during the City of Lost Souls book. The book was so well written that you could really feel the raw emotion through the words in the book. It was incredible. I implore you guys to read it. What do I think of her as a character? If I were a shadow hunter, she is definitely the type I would swear my loyalty to, and someone who I would definitely want to be friends with. I love her personality and who she is as a character, even though she succumbs to the cliche personality of, I'm cute but not beautiful, I'm awkward so I don't attract all the guys to me. Clary, my friend, Simon was in love with you from the start, and Jace fell in love with you, so you're doing something right. As far as the ranking goes, I would rate this book about a 2 or 3 on. The next character I would like to discuss is Isabella Swan, later known as Isabella Cullen, from the Twilight Saga by Stephenie Meyer. Her nickname is Bella, and she is known as Bella by everyone. She is a human who transforms into a vampire, and as far as her personality and traits go, she is awkward and socially inept. She is also non-confrontational, and she is head over heels in love with Edward Cullen, a vampire. And is it just me, or do we have a sort of Stockholm Syndrome romance thing going on here? I mean, Edward did save Bella's life, and then she fell for him in a strange romance that doesn't exactly seem healthy to me. What do I think of her as a character? She needs more of a personality, and Kristen Stewart is the #1 actress to play Bella Swan, i.e. Bella Cullen, because Kristen Stewart is technically playing herself in the movies. She is also slow to act on anything, even in instinct. And she has a habit of stammering on her words when confronted by change. I know you're a vampire. You're a vampire, I know what you are. No, you're not leaving me, Edward. You can't go. No, Jacob, you can't leave me. I need some time to think. This is lightly based on her lines in the movies, and if I was playing a drinking game where every time Bella stammered, I would be drunk within the first 20 minutes of the movie. And as far as the ranking goes from 1 to 4, I am sorry, Stephenie Meyer, but I would have to rank this book a number 4. Anyway, that is all for today, so if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button to show some support, subscribe to my BookTube channel to get more videos like this, turn on those notifications to be notified every time I have a new BookTube video uploaded. Keep on reading and have a great day, everyone!